What's up, guys? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2022 Topps Pro Debut. Guys, Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2022 Topps Pro Debut, third hobby case break number 11. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry we're running a little late. eBay was being a little functified tonight. Miguel, what's up, buddy? Johnny, how are you? So don't mind me. I have a cold of some sort. My wife brought home illness to the homestead. And now, of course, I feel like garbage. Excuse me. So, if I sound off or I'm coughing, you understand why. Nothing crazy, just a little cold, but not fun either. I'm trying to get my cough drop here to save myself. All right. Crazy. Chris off. What's up, buddy? How you doing? My son did his first Whatnot live show tonight for his vintage company, so I was watching that too, and I was also on his ass to wrap it up, so our shows wouldn't clash on the router but we did good. So, all right, what's up, guys? Chris here with Chef Sports Cards. We're doing 2022 Topps Pro Debut, third hobby case break number 11. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody's saving their money tonight for this weekend. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. All the bids were down, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I got no problem with that. We got update coming tomorrow. We got Chronicles that's sitting right here next to me. I mean, we could break some Chronicles and, get Panini all pissed off, but I'm not that kind of guy. I hold on to my stuff. So you're on paid COVID leave? Really? How long do you get paid COVID leave for? Well, dude, I'm sorry to hear you have COVID. That sucks. I hope you're okay. But, wow, paid COVID leave. See, that's the problem when you own companies. Nobody pays you. So, all right. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially for anybody who are new, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for 5 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as my hands can move, or Jonah's hands can move. Jonah's my sorter. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So all you do, you push one button on there, and your name will be in the random for every free break we do until the day I die. So that could be like Monday night or 30 years from now. So it's a real roll of the dice, but hey, why not push the button, right? Anyway, and then there's the website, chefsportscards.com. We got a bunch of breaks over there. Go check that out. All right, let's go over teams. D-backs, Dustin E. Braves, Orioles, Red Sox, Corey W. Cubs and White Sox, Robert S. Reds, Justin H. Guardians, Peter R. Rockies, Doug B. Tigers, James M. Royals, Robert S. Astros, Patrick L. Angels, James M. Dodgers, and Brewers, Ryan K. Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Corey W. Mets, Timothy H. Yankees, Miguel A. A's, Corey W. Phillies, Ryan K. Pirates, Todd H. Cardinals, James M. Padres and Giants, Ryan K. Mariners, Tanya T. Rays, Jeffrey L. Rangers and Nationals, Corey W. Yes, Dawson, they just went out. People who were in breaks, they went out last week, but everybody else, I just sent them out like 2 days ago. So you should have them any day now. I got a little behind with other stuff, and I honestly just left it until I got through everything else. So, but yeah, they are in the mail. They should be there exponentially. I still have a few people I'm trying to track down for addresses. I know they were there in the break, but I haven't gotten, any response back from them. Update sucks for the Brewers. Yeah, updates, but not a lot of products have been good for the Brewers in a while. I mean, to be honest, between you and me and this box cutter here. You guys need a big prospect. You have some big prospects. You need, So Bowman's been okay with your guys, but yeah, you need some guys to come up, and so the Brewers can get hype. I just got all those cards in too that I was telling you about yesterday. Got like 4 Brewers hits out of that museum break. So I'll send you some pictures and see if you want any. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. I was just honestly, I was hoping, a lot of the guys bought into breaks that weekend and stuff. So anybody who did, I was just including it. Saved me a couple bucks on shipping. But yeah, otherwise I think they're all out except 2. Damn, I'm telling you, I'm a mess today. I don't have my clipboard here. Oh, my lights aren't right. I'm telling you what. Yeah, no, it wasn't. There were some decent hits in museum, yeah, for the Brewers, but yeah, they haven't been. I mean, honestly, this year across the board, other than the Rockies, because to me the Rockies don't count because they're always the worst team. The Brewers might be the lowest bid team in all breaks of the year after the Rockies. The Rockies are to me, it's like. This is horrible to say. I have nothing against the Rockies, so I just want to point that out to begin with. Basically, to me, when I list the breaks, there's 29 listings, and then the Rockies, because the Rockies always get whatever the minimum is. It's very rare, unless I shouldn't say that, because with Bowman they do a little bit because of Benny Montgomery or whatever, but usually it's either it doesn't sell. Half the time the Rockies don't even sell. So. But when they do, it's usually for the bare minimum. So on the rare occasion when you get that Blackman numbered to 5 or something like that, you're like, oh my God, sneaky Colorado hit. All right, first up, Johan Rojas for the Phillies. Oh my God, I'm sick. For Ryan K. Rockies are a 4A team. Well, yeah, and that's where the Brewers shine because you have a lot of history. A lot of good hits with older people, the Younts and people like that. But yeah, just for all the league stuff right now, it's few and far between. And most of it's Keston, and who the hell wants Keston? Now, if Keston would start playing, then it'd be okay. You know what's funny? I remember this is kind of more of a personal story, but oh my God, I'm gonna die. I remember when the Rockies were a new franchise and their hat came out, their CR hat came out, and so I live outside of Philadelphia, right? And my family, when I was a kid, there's JT Schwartz for the Mets. May the Schwartz be with you. 175 or 199. I can't help but say that every time this guy comes out. In Delaware, in Dover, Delaware, there's a high school, or was, I don't even know anymore because I haven't been there in years, called Caesar Rodney High School. And when those hats first came out, the CR hats, everybody used to wear them down the shore because my family had a house in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. And that's what everyone said. They were Caesar Rodney High School hats. Noah Miller for the Twins. I don't know why I'm just remembering that now. It just popped in my mind. For Chris. There you go, buddy. But yeah, Rockies are definitely in the card collection world. And you know what's crazy about that too with cards and stuff? You think of Arenado, right? I know he's with St. Louis now, but I mean, Nolan Arenado was with them for years. Arguably a Hall of Fame player, it's been severely impactful for, I don't know, I can't even remember. When was his rookie season? For many years now. But his value was never quite there, and I always felt it was more just from the fact that he was on the Rockies than anything. It's kind of like Goldschmidt when he was on Arizona, great player year after year, MVP candidate, this, that, whatever, but he's stuck on the Diamondbacks. Although, to be honest with you, I have some Goldschmidt stuff on St. Louis. Doesn't sell much better. So, whatever. I don't know. I'm sick, so I'm rambling. Yeah, so big weekend, folks. We got update, as we were talking about. You apparently don't want the Brewers if you get update. Grayson Rodriguez for the Orioles, 1 of 99 for Corey. And Chronicles. So we got a ton of that this weekend. I got cases galore coming out my ears. So come and check it out. And according to, new releases, we're going to get just slaughtered with new releases over the next month and a half, 2 months, which is fine with me. I like having new stuff to open. But we got a lot coming. So Hassel brick by brick. There's Benny right there. Extra cases there. Oh, well, nobody said they were extra, Chris. Yeah. But I get what you're saying, my friend. I get it. Luis Gonzalez, looks like his kid wrote his name for the Orioles. Corey. Go, buddy. Yeah, other than the rookies, I haven't really given the checklist a good perusal yet. I've been insanely busy with both businesses, so that's the other reason why I'm sick. I half don't think I'm sick. I half think I'm run down from lack of sleep. I've been averaging about 3.5 hours of sleep, which I used to be able to do in my younger years, but now I don't do so good if I don't hit the at least 6 hour mark, so it's a good problem to have that we're busy. Don't get me wrong, but I have absolutely no help whatsoever at my cafes. I don't understand how people are making money these days. I can't even get people to apply. It's insane. Like before the pandemic, I used to run ads and for jobs, and I would seriously get hundreds of applications. People would have no experience, like in a restaurant whatsoever. They'd still be applying. Now I can't get a single person to even apply for a job. It's so weird. And it's not like we're crazy busy like we were before the pandemic, but we're busy enough for like 3 of us, which is all I got working there, Way better for hits. Yeah. I love Chronicles. Chronicles is a great product. Wes Cath for the Sox. There's always surprises in Chronicles. Not only are the rookies good, not only are there a lot of rookies. That's for Robert. You're always pulling something out of Chronicles that you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I found this. Just for the price and everything, I always think it's a good product every year. So I got a couple cases of it here, so we'll have plenty of Chronicles over the next few weeks. You have a lot of sorting to do. This week coming up is going to be brutal. Whenever you get the new, I think over the weekend we're doing, a full case of Jumbo and a full case of Hobby between Saturday and Sunday or something like that. So mega amount of cards. Jonah's going to want to kill me when he comes in on Monday and sees all the cards. I did warn him last week. Hey, we got another updates coming out. He's like, update? Because Jonah doesn't know much about cards. Jonah's in high school. He's a senior in high school. He's a friend of my son's. And I've known him since he was born. He's really good. He's doing a really good job, but he's learning about cards along the way. And I was like, yeah, update series. It's, I was trying to explain to him like he's like, so 3. And I'm like, what? He's like, 3. Series 1, Series 2, Series 3. It's Series 3. I go, well, yeah, they call it update series. It is fun explaining cards to somebody who has no idea. Because half the time they go, wow, that's really cool. And the other half they look at you like, what the hell's wrong with you people? Why do you like this so much? That's usually the look I get from my wife on a daily basis. Whenever it comes to cards, I've never seen anyone less fascinated with. On a rare occasion, I'll show her something that she'll be like, wow, that's kind of cool. But for the most part, I show her like, oh, look at this awesome card we pulled. She's, it's worth like 30 grand. She doesn't care. So, we've always had a deal, even before I started breaking, when I was just, ridiculously overspending on cards all the time and buying into 100 breaks a week. And it's ridiculous there for a while. Like, I learned that if I just kept them out of my wife's sight line, she never said anything. So, I had a room in my house that was like a third bedroom that we don't use. So I just kept everything in there. It was kind of like out of sight, out of mind. I figured if I left them laying around the house, it'd be a different story. Are you guys trying to do the whole psychology from last time? Hey, it worked out last time, didn't it? You guys both swore you wouldn't get autos, and what'd you get? You both got your autos. Hey, man, I'm down with it. If the card gods are listening, they're listening, my friend. Ay, God, come on, hands, work. I'm having a hard time getting messages from my brain to my hands. Hey, for Houston, there's a nice J.C. Correa, the man's younger brother for the Touristas, 94 of 99. Patrick, there you go. Not bad. Not shabby. So did the shake test on the complete set at Walmart, and it actually worked. Got it. Whoa, wait. What shake test? Tell me. I don't know this one. You guys always have some wacky stuff. You shake it and what? You can hear the gold in it like clanging around or something? Jesus. I feel like I'm going to die. That's why I said maybe Monday. La, da, 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 da. I'm loving it. Andy Rodriguez for the Pirates. 88 of 199. For Ryan. This is the absolute end of my pro debut hobbies. I have one more case of jumbos that we'll probably list them next week or something. And everyone loves jumbos. Jumbos are awesome. They are super awesome. So we will have some jumbos still to come, but I'm not buying any more pro debut. That's it. Done. Something to do with more room in a gold star box. Really? Why? Because are the cards skinnier or something? That's interesting. Oh man, I was so pissed. So I have like 35,000 points on Topps, from buying stuff there and whatever. And I just picked up a whole bunch of, I don't know if you guys saw them, but these Steve Aoki box. Oh, great. There we go. Working the rainbow, baby. J.C. Correa base. Base. the Steve Aoki baseball party things that came out, Wave 1 and Wave 2 boxes. I just bought a bunch of them for breaks. They're not coming in for a month or two. They're going to be a little while, but I have like almost 40,000 points on Topps. And if you're not familiar, there's very little you can do with these points. You can only use them on Topps Now products, right? Which the problem with that is I usually forget to check the website and everything sells out before I can get to it. And I do get the card of the month. In fact, I get 3 sets of the card of the month because I have so many points. I just spend them there. So the past like few weeks, especially with this whole thing with the Phillies, I've been trying to go out of my way to check the website every day to see what Topps Now cards, looking for autos or relics, you know? And the one day I forget is the day after they win the NLC. I was so pissed. And they had this gorgeous Harper on there. I could have basically gotten for free. Curtis Mead, sorry, for the Rays. Because for every like 4,000 points, it's like $40 off. I have like 8 of those or something like that, and I missed it. So dumb. Jeffrey, there you go, buddy. For some reason, the parallel sites take less room, so you can shake it and hear the cards move pretty easy. That's weird because you would think they would be thicker, the parallel, because usually the parallels, how like when you get a pack of cards and you like hold it like this, you can see the parallel. It's slightly thicker. You think it would almost be the opposite, but that's interesting. Well, now I have to check that. Yeah, I pass Hall of Fame status usually in like February. It's ridiculous. I'm so mad though. I went on there and I was like, oh, I forgot to check Topps yesterday, and I went on there on Tuesday and I was like, son of a bitch. Like, exactly what I was finally looking for. They put it up and sold it out in a minute. Although, bots get all that stuff. I probably wouldn't have even gotten it if I was on there, but it'd been nice to have the chance. It's so weird. The parallel sets take less room. Huh. See, now I'm dying to go try that. I'm going to have to take a trip to Walmart just to. Although around here, you probably can't find them anywhere. Everything is always sold out around here. And the Gold Star set, is that one that one numbered? Is that the $2.99 or whatever it is? They're the ones in the green box, right? Or they have been in the past, I think. Don't they? Matt Frazier for the Pirates. For Todd. There you go, buddy. Oh, boy. Not numbered. Isn't there a numbered one, too? Isn't there, like, multiple sets or something? I can't. Honestly, I usually get a set from, like, my wife on Christmas. She buys me one. It's like the only thing she buys. And I just put it on the shelf. I don't even open it or anything. I just leave it in the plastic and put it on the shelf. All right, so now don't let my love and affiliation to the Mid-Atlantic area, specifically Philadelphia, the fact that I was born and raised here. I actually was born in Camden, New Jersey, for anybody who's keeping track, which is right across the river. But I want everyone's honest opinion. Who's going to win the World Series? And I will I will give mine too, but what do you guys think? Who's going to win? Is Philly's going to be able to pull this out if they keep playing the way they are, or are they just in for a shellacking from the Astros? Which would be kind of sad. Green box also comes with top 3 complete. Okay. But isn't there a numbered version in that also? Like there's the regular, the gold, and then like something numbered to like $2.99, $3.99, something like that. I thought there was. Maybe they're not still doing that. Maybe that was in the past. Astros in 6. Okay, I think you guys are just fair enough. I hear you. I'll tell you what. Here's and again, yes, I am a 4 for 4 guy. Polanco for Miami is Corey, which means I'm a homer. Okay, I am a total homer. I always have been. Even when I lived away from here, I was still a homer, and I lived away from here for many, many years. I root for my hometown teams. I always have. $2.99.99 and one. Wow. All right, Chris. Man, good man. Here's my theory on the World Series, and this is, if we had this discussion, we probably did during a break. I probably talked about this. In fact, I think I said many times before the playoffs started that the Phillies weren't going to get past the first round, if I'm mistaken. If they play the way they've played in the last 2 rounds, I think they have a very legitimate shot at winning this thing. They have been incredible. And I don't know if they could lose at home. But now, again, if you asked me before the playoffs started, and you said, all right, the Phillies are going to play Houston, what's going to happen? I've been like, yeah, they're going to get swept. Hard not to like the Phils. Yeah. No, I mean, the Astros are really good. I don't deny that whatsoever. And like I said, I would have said the Astros in a heartbeat before these last 2 series. I am very worried about the time they've had off since the last series, this week that they haven't played. I really wish the series would have started 2 days after the last one ended, just to kind of keep it, keep that heat going, If, like I said, if they play the way they have been against the Braves and the Padres, I think they have a serious shot, but we'll see. Philly teams love being the underdog and are very good at it. You guys, I'm sure, remember when they won the Super Bowl a few years back. For the Rays, Cooper Kinney, they were the number 1 seed, but Wentz got hurt, of course. So even in the first round when they were playing a 6 seed, they were I don't even remember who they were playing, but they weren't even favored, and they kind of fed off of that. And I think we're good at that. So I don't know. Harper looks like a monster right now. A lot of them do. So it is completely and totally unexpected, which is awesome. I mean, if you go back into the recent history of the Phillies, okay, we won a World Series in 2008, so that was 13, 14 years ago, whatever. And it was completely unexpected. We knew we were getting better. We knew we were going to make the playoffs. I actually think that they won too soon, and it kind of hurt them because they did have a little mini dynasty in there from 2008 to 12 or whatever, but they didn't win another World Series. They should have. They had the team, they had the pitchers, they had everything. But when they won that World Series in 2008, it forced them into having to pay a bunch of guys a lot of money that they could have gotten away with for a few more years before they had to pay them, and it kind of screwed them up for quite a while. But when you look at it this year, especially the first couple months with Girardi was so bad. If I'm not mistaken, I believe when Girardi was fired, there were 12 games under 500 or 9 games under 500. I can't remember exactly. Thompson took over. Things got better. They got better. They had a rough September. That's why I thought they'd go nowhere in the playoffs. And then that one game in St. Louis, it's something just clicked, and ever since then they've been kind of going. So it's unexpected, and that's what makes it fun. And then, yeah, we have the Eagles too, who look monstrous, I mean, honestly, and there's huge rumors running around town that the Eagles are going to make a huge move before the trade deadline on Tuesday. Like Alvin Kamara big. There's a bunch of names floating around out there. Tyler McDonough for the Red Sox, 116 on 150. And this whole kind of situation of the league is in the way the league is this year, why not try to really go to win a Super Bowl? And they're talking about trying to pick up some big names this week. So we'll see if it happens. But yeah, man, it's a fun time to be a Philly fan. Corey W. And there you go. Houston's pitching is so tough. So tough. I agree with you 100%. I tell you what, if they can go to Houston and steal one, I'll have a very, very good feeling about it. They have to go down there and steal one in Houston, which against Verlander is going to be difficult. And of course, he's going to pitch against Nola, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, which Nola's been great and hopefully will continue to be. I mean, to be honest, I mean, Houston's offense has been okay in the playoffs, but hasn't been massive or anything, you know. But they haven't played that many games either. Powson for the A's, 76 of 199. But yeah, that's the pitching is where the Phillies have some good starting pitchers. The Wheeler and Nola, but you're right. Houston's tough, so we'll see. Hey, at least you get a chance to watch October baseball and November baseball, possibly. Which redemption, Chris? Which one was that? It's so funny. I was reading today on Instagram. I love it when Topps posts stuff on Instagram. Canario to 199, 162, 199 for Robert. And then people leave all these comments below, and it is just people bitching and complaining about everything. And I'm sure some of you guys saw it. Instagram had posted Topps had posted on Instagram a dual auto of Wander Franco and Vladdy from Archive. And Wander was holding it, right? And I guess the caption below said something like, what would your reaction be if you pulled this card? It was a 1-of-1, right? And then, of course, if you read the 800 comments below, it'll be like, I don't know what my reaction is because I still haven't gotten the redemption from 4 months ago. Jay Allen to 150, 76 of 150. Like, these people are just seething with hatred. But the funny part is, they're like, it's been 3 months. I haven't got my redemption. I'm like, 3 months, it's not that long. Oh, the Moran Aqua Blue. That was fast, dude. That was just, how long ago did you get that? That wasn't that long ago. What was that, like a month ago, maybe? I mean, from when I pulled it here. So they must have been sitting there waiting to go out. They're waiting on Chris. Oh, there's Chris. Send him his. Do it, man. Do it. Oh, man. I feel like a truck ran over me. For the Pirates, Alexander Mojica. Hold on a second. I got to ask my kid. Liam, how'd you do? How was it in the end? Yeah? How much business did you do? Do you know? You didn't figure it out? You had some go pretty decent there. My son Liam has entered the room. That's who the other voice is. Wasn't bad. You had some. Were you happy with it? No? Yeah, you guys seem like you're having a good time. All right. You got rid of a bunch of stuff. All right. Cool. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, like 2 weeks. That's pretty cool, man. As I was saying before, if anybody wasn't here, my son has a vintage business called Neurotic Vintage, and he sells vintage clothing. He does pretty well with it. He sells online on Depop, and he does shows all around like the tri-state area on the weekends and stuff. And he did his first Whatnot show tonight, live Whatnot show, just doing T-shirts and stuff. But it's him and his best friend Cam. They had a decent little turnout. They had like 25, 30 people in there. They were buying stuff. I didn't think it went bad, so. Hey, what the hell, right? What a world we live in, man, where you can just stay home and make money now, Never have to even leave your home. You just, computer, like, honestly, I am, well, for one, I want to get it out of here. We've been talking about moving into offices anyway, but for this business. But like I'm at the point now where everything gets shipped here, everything gets broken here, everything gets shipped out of here. I could become agoraphobic. I'd be okay with that. You never have to leave the comfort of your home ever again. That'd be just fine with me. I hate going out. There's a time where I used to like to, but not anymore. I do everything I can to stay home anymore. You know? Like, my wife doesn't even ask me half the time anymore, like she has family function or whatever. She'd be like, sure. In fact, this past weekend, she was just doing it. I saw her wrapping a bunch of gifts. I'm like, oh, what are the gifts for? Oh, the kids have a birthday party. Like, oh, all right. What time's that? I'm leaving at 2. Okay. And she just left. She never even's like, you want to go to this birthday party for your nieces and nephews? Nah. That's okay. I've been doing enough of those. How would I work? Yeah, you know. Yeah, me and my tan. Look at my tan. All my freckles. I am one big tan. I am Irish through and through. Jesus, how many Rays? Another Carson. The Carson Williams. Didn't we have a Carson Williams already? Or are you just getting every Ray in the book, I think? Oh, that was Cooper Kinney. All right. Jeffrey got the right $6 team tonight, boy. I can tell you that. I think he's gotten everyone on the checklist. Congrats, dude. Backyard. Yeah, why even go out in the backyard? Too much craziness out there, man. I have no interest in being around people anymore. I'm sorry. I just have no interest in socializing with people anymore. It's so funny. My business partner at the cafe, our catering has been like really busy, which is great. Like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just I'm shorthanded, but we had like 20 grand in catering this week. And I hired this outside delivery company to pick up when we're like completely slammed and can't deliver. So that way we can make everything, have them come and pick it up and take it and blah, blah, blah. Adley Gold. There you go. Nice. Hold on. Is that a little bit of a soft corner on this side down here, but not terrible, but a little bit. Nice Adley Gold, 39 of 50. I mean, my business partner takes care of like scheduling stuff and delivering and like that kind of whole part of the catering, whereas I take care of, everything else, basically making the food, all that stuff. And he has a tendency to overbook us, and it drives me crazy because I'm like, dude, I'm the one doing all the work, so I'm like dying, But he was taking this party, and he was like, I really think we need to set up with this delivery company. And I was like, really? Do you think? Because it's not cheap to do. I mean, in comparison to the thing, it's like between 30 and $50 you got to pay them to deliver, which, is just money out of your pocket. And he's like, well, unless you want to deliver it. And I was like, yeah, no. I don't want to. Those days for me are long gone. I don't want to go to someone's house. I don't want to go to their office. I don't want to do any of that. No. Go ahead. I'll pay someone to do it. For the Cubbies, man, we haven't got one of these in a little while. Brennan Davis, cornerstones. These are nice. 12 of 25. Nice hit for the Cubs. Dude, it's been crazy. I had so much catering this week, and I turned down like 8 parties this week too. I mean, we could have done so much more, but I'm not as young and spry as I used to be. I was like, no. On Wednesday and Thursday, I was like, we're booked. And my business partner like, yeah, but we can. And again, he doesn't do the work, so he doesn't care. He just keeps booking and booking and booking until my head explodes. Robert, nice Cubbies hit, but I'm like, no, dude, we're booked. This is crazy. We're like getting out of hand here. I just thought it was funny when he was like, well, you can deliver. I'm like, yeah, no, set up with the delivery company. I'll pay the money. Do anything not to interact. If I can interact like this and I don't have to go anywhere, I'm cool with it. Yeah. I have to work up to like shows and stuff. I have to couple months of being at home and then I go, okay, let's go to a card show. And then I go to a card show and I see people I want to see. And then I see people I don't want to see. And then I go, all right, let's head back home. I mean, I am on the edge of being a true agoraphobic, I swear, at this point. Darren Baker. Time we got 10:45. We're supposed to start the other one at 10:45. So, all right, we're about 10 minutes behind. No problem. That's all right. Nobody bid on that one anyway. They can. They'll be all right. They get super cheap cards in the next one, so a little lateness is okay. South Fralick, brick by brick. For the Hammerheads again, a.k.a. the Marlins, Jose Salas, green to 99. Very nice. Ginger Billy. I know Nikki Glazier. I never heard of Ginger Billy before. Corey. There you go. 51 of 99. Ginger Billy. That's a new one on me. How many, like the place they play in, Chris, how many does it hold? Is it like a club or is it like an amphitheater, like, like is it a couple hundred people or a couple thousand people? Like how big is the thing? Ginger Billy. It does not ring a bell at all. He's on YouTube. Okay. Nikki Glazier, I've heard of. I've seen her before. She's funny. Alejandro Pai for the Rays as the Rays continue to clean up. 190 of 199. Event Center, yeah. To watch the Bowman break. Bowman's coming. Just finish this one, then we'll get on to that one. I'm ill, remember? Take it easy on me. I have an excuse. Illness. And the, diarrhea of the mouth. Like we're just talking and talking and talking. It's to take my mind off of how crappy I feel. The Bucks have been looking terrible all year, man. What's his name? Should never come back. He looks horrid. Oh, look at that. Little brick by brick auto. I don't think we've had one of these. Cespedes for the rest of us. For the White Sox. Chicago teams with a couple of decent hits. For Robert. There you go, buddy. Yeah, TB's just, embarrassing himself this year. Like, he should have left good enough alone. Although, to be honest, I don't know. Maybe you guys can remind me. I haven't. My wife and I were actually talking about this earlier in the week. I can't really remember a guy who came back out of retirement and did well. I mean, George Foreman as a boxer, but like in football, like, I mean, and I know he just retired. It's not like he's been out of the league for a couple of years or this or that, but like, is this the impression you want to leave with people? I mean, you're the best quarterback ever to play the game. And everyone's, from now on, everybody's going to go, oh, he was incredible. Won all these Super Bowls, this and that. And he played that last year. It was so bad. Holds over 1,000? Wow. That's a pretty good size place, man. To sell it 1,000 people for a comedy show. And Old Ginger Billy must be pretty popular. All right, that'll do it. That'll do her. All right, guys, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, couldn't do this without you, and I do truly appreciate it. As I said, we'll be back this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We're doing Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, where we got tons of stuff coming up. Update series comes out tomorrow, and Chronicles comes out tomorrow, even though it's sitting right here next to me. So we're gonna have a bunch of that this weekend, plus some more Chrome and whatever else tickles our fancy. We'll see. So I hope you guys can join us. And if you're not in any other breaks tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. What was that? I didn't even see that brick by brick. Oh, that brick by brick was to 50. All right. Jordan in 95. Okay, I'll give you that one. That's a good one. I'll give you that one. He's going to go out on a bad note. Sucks, dude. All right. Hit recap. Let's do it. Pro debut 2022. Third hobby case break number 11. 199. We got Pie, Canario, Powson, Schwartz, and Rodriguez. Grayson Rodriguez to 99. That was one of 99 on that one. Jay Allen to 150, and a delicious little Adley to 50. Adley. Autographs. Base. Carson Williams. Alexander Mojica. Polanco. Frazier. Mead. Correa. Cooper Kinney. Miller. Rojas. Kath. Gonzalez. To 99, Jose Salas. To 150, Tyler McDonough. J.C. Correa to 99. The Cespedes brick by brick to 50, and a very delicious Brennan Davis to 25 Cornerstones. All right, guys, again, thanks so much for joining me. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with Bum and Megas. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.